So I've recently had a message off somebody I know saying, Ed, I've got this Sansui tuna. So it's TU77X, I think, something along them lines. Anyway, do you want it? It's in immaculate condition and it just needs a little bit of work, that's all. Just it's got a bit of a power issue, it flickers, and it just needs a bit of TLC. But overall, the condition's fantastic. So I said, yeah, go on then. What do you want for it? And he said, oh, give me a tenner. Tenner, all right, I'll come and get it. Take a look. Let's pass the carrier bag. With what is just this disheveled sort of mess. As you can see. So I've got to find the problem and also get this thing back together, hopefully. So on that very lucky note, join me while we roll the intro. Right, so to say I've had a quick look around this already would be an understatement, because it's hard not to, because it's all in bits, as you can see. It's a very, very strange construction. I have got the other bits and bobs, like I said, they're all in a carrier bag. But while I was having a little jolly around here, I did notice something. Now, before anyone freaks out, yes, I did make myself a capacitor discharge tool, and I have done that, so we're all right. So what I did notice, and it's an easy notice, I'm not trying to make out that it was much sleuthing involved in this one, but if you have a look here, tell you what I've got now as well. See, I am learning and I am growing. I'm becoming more sensible. So, there we are. But what we've got here, look, is if I just pull that by here. Let me see if I can zoom in on that for you. There it is. You can just about see it in the corner, but there, look. See? There. That's snapped. Probably been wiggled back and forth, and it's snapped. So we need to put a new one in before we do anything else. So that's my first port of call. And then we can try and see about getting this thing back together and going from there. Going for gold. 1050, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, 1050. I gotta be honest though, having a look at the condition of the bits and bobs, it does look like really good condition. I think what's happened is he started to take it apart, and he did mention he wanted to get the dust out of the screen at the front, which I'll show you. He's taken it apart and then freaked out because it's like a kind of like a unibody construction. It hasn't got a chassis as such. So as you can see, you've got this. Let me zoom out. You've got this center section here and the back section. But once you take off the under tray and the top tray, the sides pull out and the circuit boards just flop about. So, and they're just held in by this spine here. So I can understand why he freaked out, because it probably would have freaked me out, I don't know. So we need to get that off. So that's our first port of call. So let's put this up, open the window. And where's my shoulder wick? Where's my shoulder wick, boy? Here it is. Let's cut a fresh piece. Here to go again on my own. I'm shaking like a shitted dog today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Going down the only road I've ever known. Right, so it is attached to a component underneath. Don't worry, it's falling all the way through it. Right, so where's my new one? Let's get the new one. Let's trim him down a bit. Right, just tin this area up first. Right, so let's get this in. That's it. Right. Let's give that a clean. With the old IPA. In fact, let's just give it all a little bit of a sluice about. There we are. Right. So I want to try and work a bit backwards here. Put it back together, then see how we are, then if I need to take it back apart. But I need to start from a base point, and this is not a base point, this is a mess. So, first thing, I'm gonna bloody Nora undo these. Let me take this out a bit, sorry. I'm gonna undo these. I'm gonna take the aerial out. The AM aerial. Just move that down the rest of the stuff. Put that back up there. Right, so we're going to try and get this back to some sort of semblance of yeah, see, this is what he was on about. See, he was on about dust on the screen, and it made it look absolutely terrible. So, what are we at? Little microfiber glass cleaning cloth. give it all a nice little clean. Right, so let's get that old capacitor out of the way a minute. Right. I see what he means though. It's like does this come off further then? So you've got this here, so that would tell me that that comes off. I don't want to go scratching it though. Ah, see, straight away the first thing I did. What dust is like if it's in between there and there. How do I get to that then? Best laid plans. I said let's put it back together and start from here, but you know, here we go. This one looks like it's been glued in, doesn't it? This is all glued together, so I'm not willing to pull it any further apart. So a bit of dust on the screen is something you're just going to have to live with. There that's happening. Oh, come on. And that's that one in. Lovely. Right, so this one comes around here. This. Let's get the front one on first, I think. Oh God, this is a mess, isn't it? See where we are there. It's really hard because everything keeps moving. Oh, we almost do again, listen. Yeah. Get in there. So that's all clipped together nicely there now. Well, no, no. Yes, it has. Right. The other bit now. Here's the other side. So I will go around the back like that. Oh. Yes. So that goes in like that. Screws. Now I put them all in one of these little pots. There's another one under here. That's lovely and solid. That's lovely and solid. There we are. Right, so before we go any further now, this is alright. The resistors are alright. Visually anyway. That's what I'm saying, visually. Visually! And there is in lovely nick. Except for this dust in this screen. Yeah, it's glued together. So we don't want to be pulling that apart. It's a shame that snapped, didn't it? Right, now we can have a, just get some of this in order a bit around here, and we can have a little nose. So we got this capacitor here. It's quite loose, because they normally glued in. Well, that one's the same. So the power caps, the filter caps. Because that's the power size, the power rail, as you can see. It's in very nice condition, I've got to be honest. I have seen a damn sight worse. Well, the JVC amp I've got to work on coming up soon, that is a bloody mess. That chip there, look at that chip there, look at the way that's sitting. See ya? Yeah. It's one side down, one side up. I can't see any of the others like that. Don't get me wrong, if it works, but oh, look at this. Soldering your end, fantastic, is it? I wonder if that's causing a problem. Because the legs are hardly through. That looks like a factory issue. Let me get you in there. See, look. They're hardly coming through here, and they're lovely and raised here, and then if you turn it over, I'm not saying this is causing a problem. Probably isn't. But it just sits awful, doesn't it? See the angle on it? Now I got two parts of my brain now. One part's going, sort that out, and the other part's going, leave it. Oh, I can't leave it. I can't. I'm going to have to take all that up and solder it back down properly. Right. Oh, that's the of a chip. God, it's not great on that one either. But it's this one I was looking at. This one's terrible. This is the one I'm going to sort out. Look, see ya? See ya? There, there, there. With this one, it's all uniform. And that's why the chip is sitting like that. So we have to see. We have to do it. We have to. They're all in, yeah, they're all up. So we should be able to push that in properly now. Just to show you. There it is. Yeah! Oh, see how, do you know how satisfying that was then? Oh. There we are. That is so much better. So much better. Be a bit naughty now and try and do this without flux. Do you know what? While I'm here, excellent. That was a good spot, that was, I think. So let me have a look now, let me show you. Because nice that is. Well happy with that. So that's that taken care of. Like I said, I don't know if that was causing a problem, but it was untidy, especially from Sansui, if that is original and hasn't been messed with. Because people get attached to certain brands, don't they? Well, I do. I'm terrible for it. And Pioneer is my favourite, and second is Sansui. I'm not an expert neither, but I'm just saying that's the two I really go for, to be honest with you. And that's why my system's a Pioneer with a Sansui turntable. So, and that's why I couldn't say no to this. So I'm just having another nose about now, see where we are, see if I can find any other issues. Thought that cap was bulging in, but it's not, it's just the light. It's just the light. See, makes it look like it's bulging there. In fact, I think it is. 1000 UF. UF at 25 volts. I don't think I got one of them. No, 1000 at 16. I'll have to order one of them. I'm not going lower, I'm not putting a lower one in. So, this is suspect. So if we do have problems, it could just be the way it's sat. But it definitely feels like there's a ridge there. If we have any problems, we'll know to look at that one. But everything else looks good. It's just that chip sitting in funny, and the capacitor on the other side. So let's put it back together and see where we are. Nah, I'm only joking, I'm not staying you out. Right, let's get the flip flabs and the deep dobs back on, is it? Right, screws on the back. Where's that tub of screws? It's a problem when you're doing the bigger items. It's getting them all in shop. A screw in here. Oh, come on. Here we are. It's a fun fact for you. The swimming pool on the Titanic, after all these years, is still full of water. How crazy. Right. This is the bottom panel. So I'm going to flip it over now. See that often with the separate, and I've done it myself. You go downstairs on mine, I've written on them, because when they're all in a extension bar on the wall, they got all these plugs all routed together, all these wires, you don't know which one's which. Oh, nerves. Oh, look, it's already on. Turn it off. Oh, that's smart, isn't it? That is so smart. Oh, look, it's blue. It's like I pioneer blue for all. Oh my god. Oh, and the buttons here, up and down, are in blue. Oh god, I get too bloody excited on this, isn't I? I'm terrible for light. I don't know what the hell it is, but I always have been. You're not going to get anything, but well, I don't mind. Actually, where's that area? Let's put that back in. The AM area, this is. Just pick it up a minute. Look, you're not going to get any sound. I don't want any sound anyway, because you just get a copyright thing. But I just want to see if it locks onto anything. Oh, look! It has! Let's go this way. Oh, look at that. This is such a pretty unit. Oh, I really am going to be sorry to see this go. Seriously. has had a nice little clean now. It'll be absolutely mint. Anyway, so that concludes today's video. Hope you've enjoyed. It's nice to see this back and up and running. I will order that capacitor anyway. But the person said it was flickering. It was like, it would stay on for a couple of seconds and then it would start, like, if it was having a power cut and so on. I suppose that's that capacitor. Must be. But that chip obviously was not seated and it was in all the bits that it was in. So to see it back like this now. And I tell you what, let me turn the lights off. Let's turn all these lights out so you can get a better see that. Look at that. So anyway, while I gush over this, thank you very much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the Sansui 2. Not 2, it's not a modern way, name 2. It's just Sansui as well as I did. And there's my other chopstick. Don't know where the other one's gone now. But that's just the light, that is. Until the next video, you know what I'm going to say. You know you wanted to do. Come on, admit it. You want me to do it to do? Do you want me to do it? Alright then. Ta-ra! But